Right, just before I get started with this video, I just want to address one thing, and that's to you nasty, horrible scumbags out there who keep leaving the vile comments on some of my videos. There's absolutely no need for it. You are the scum of the earth, and it achieves nothing. Your messages have been deleted, you've been banned from the channel, and you've been reported to YouTube. There's no need for it. It achieves nothing at all. But I would like to say to all my nice viewers, all the ones who really do enjoy these videos, I enjoy making them. This is my allotment. This is what I do it for. I want to say a massive thank you to you. Thank you if you subscribe. Thank you for the comments. Thanks for the interaction. Thank you for the thumbs up, the hype points, everything in between. These videos are for you, and obviously just to show off my allotment and my gardening and what I'm getting up to at my allotment. So thank you to you. And I want to just jump straight into the video now. And that is, what am I planting in December? So let's just get straight into it. Okay, it's a little bit rainy today, but looks like there's a little gap, little break in the rain, and the sun wants to maybe come out, but it is quite dull and dark today. Anyway, what am I planting today? And as you can probably see, we have a load of daffodil bulbs. These are mixed variety, and I think there's 30 daffodil bulbs in there. I'm going to get them out, I'll show you where they're going to go. But first things first, and this is the one I really wanted to get stuck into. So I've wanted to grow these for a long time. This is elephant garlic. Each of those, look at the size of it. Whoops, we got another one. Each of those is actually one clove. So you can imagine the size of the bulb is going to be pretty big. So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got 5 of these, but each will become its own bulb, hopefully, and then I'll get multiple cloves to then plant again next year. So, where is it? This bed behind me, I have put it to sleep for the winter. If you watch my previous video, you will have seen I've layered that now with cardboard. It's a no-dig bed, and on top of there's actually bits of my cut down banana trees. I'm going to leave some of them in because they can just biodegrade, rot down, and that'll give more goodness to the soil. So what I'm going to do first, I've got some old grow bags from last year. They're spent, but I'm going to put them in as a bit of a base layer, and then I've got plenty of brand new fresh compost here. That'll go on top, and then the bulbs will just go into that soil. So this is the ideal time to get your garlic, or especially your elephant garlic, in and planted now, because they do actually like the colder weather. So over the winter they'll set, and then we'll hopefully get nice big bulbs of elephant garlic into next year. So let me get started. I'm just going to backfill now with the old compost. Not much nutrients left in there. There'll still be some, but it's nice. It's got no weeds in it. It did my melons last year, so pretty nice soil, nice compost. Just going to chuck it in as a bit of a base layer, go around all those bananas cuttings, and then we'll put the new fresh nutrient rich compost on top. Okay, gloves on. Look after the old handies. Move them out the way for now. They're going somewhere else. Okay, that's the top layer of the old compost from last year, which grew my tomatoes, my melons, my cucumbers. Not much nutrients left in, but it does add a good base layer. And as I say, it will just help the banana leaves, the banana trunks all just start to break down and biodegrade back to the soil to give even more goodness. So before I add the brand new fresh multi-purpose compost, I've got some fish blood and bone. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of this in, just quite lightly, because this will give great nutrients to the soil, and the garlic cloves are going to absolutely love this. So just sprinkling some of that in. Great fertilizer, great nutrients for your soil. Always think about getting some blood, fish and bone. Great for your soil and growing. And now it's time for this multi-purpose compost. This is the new stuff. So I'm going to do 2 bags, maybe 3, see how I get on. want this to be a couple of inches. Yeah, I'm going to need all 3 bags. Oh, this is lovely soil, lovely compost. You just know this is already full of goodness. The next one. They don't make these bags easy to open sometimes. Another one on. Time for the last one. The beauty of doing no dig beds, of course, is that you don't have to dig, you don't have to weed, and they are low maintenance, but it also just keeps the nice soil structure intact. So you just layer up each year with new compost. And I think that'll do us. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Break down some of them little chunky bits, but they'll break down by themselves. Okay, so bed prepared. Now it's time for our elephant garlic bulbs. As I say, only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. You want these spaced space them out quite well, so about 10 inches apart, and they need to be about 6 inches under the soil, really to help that root structure take place and to get them established. You don't want them starting to grow and then come to the top of the surface and then they get either pulled out by birds, because when this starts growing they think it's something to eat, they pull the whole thing out. So we want it quite deep. So I'm going to space them out literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully you can see them. Just space them out as much as I can. Nothing else is going in this bed yet. We will do in May, but by then these will be nearly done anyway. These should be ready approximately, by planting them now, should be ready in about July, I think. The elephant bulbs, or any garlic in fact, need a good prolonged period of coldness. That helps the bulb form. It also helps the cloves to form and split, so that you have a really nice bulb full of, I don't know, maybe 10 cloves inside, something like that, maybe more with these, but they are absolutely, they're very big and they smell lovely. Okay, so as I say, I'm just going to literally plant these about 6 inches deep. I'm going to go down there, just going to go about 6 inches deep down here. You always plant with the pointy end up. That is the way they need to go, because the roots come out the bottom. So straight down there, and then I'm going to backfill it. Give it a little firming in. I don't really need to water it, since it seems to rain all day, every day in the UK at the moment. So I think I'll be pretty fine with that. So that's firmed in, and exactly the same again. I'm going to go down about 6 inches, pointy end up, bulb in, cover over, firm in nicely. Rinse and repeat. I know there's only 5 bulbs in here, but as you can see, no matter how many you have, it takes seconds to do each one. And this, hopefully, will give these elephant garlic bulbs the best start. This is quite a light area on the allotment that gets quite a bit of sun, when the sun finally decides to come out, that is. So once these start growing and popping up, they'll have plenty of sunshine to help them grow. Okay, job's a good one. Inside there is the new elephant garlic. Because this raised bed is made out of glass, you can actually see where I've layered up. There's the old at the bottom, the layers of cardboard, and the new nice compost on top. I'm quite happy with that. If I do need to protect them, I've got one of these polycarbonate sheets I can just rest over the top. But I think for now, let's get these established and they'll be absolutely fine. Okay, we now have the daffodil bulbs. I'll take you over where they're going to go. Right, This is the walkway into my plot. Hopefully you can see the polytunnel and greenhouse down the bottom. And I've always wanted a walkway of daffodils. So all I'm going to do is right along this pathway, either side, I'm going to plant these daffodils in. So I'm just going to show you how I do it. It's going to be dead quick and easy. I'm just going to take a spade, make a hole, put them in, and dot them all the way along. And over time, daffodil bulbs multiply. Inside the soil, the bulbs become 2, 3, 4, and then each year, because they're perennials, they'll keep coming back. So every year in the spring, I'll have this lovely, lush walkway of daffodils either side, and I can just walk up the middle. So that's the plan. So let's just get these in nice and quick and easy. Right, I've only got 30 bulbs, so I'm going to do 15 either side, just space them out. All you need is one of these. I think they're called a dabber, maybe, whatever they're called. It's just a piece of wood. You basically stick it in the ground, push it down. It's dead easy this time of year because the soil is nice and soft. Give it a little wiggle. Daffodil bulbs need to be about 10 to 15 centimeters underneath the soil. In fact, I've nearly broke it. Oh no. It's all right. Forced it back in, no problem. That just makes a little hole underneath, little hole in the soil. It's probably a better technique than this, but I take my daffodil bulb, always again, just a bit like the garlic, pointy end up, poke that right down, and then I can just backfill around it. Little firm in. That's now absolutely fine. That'll sit there just starting to soak up the water, and the bulb will start to swell. And then from about January or late January, February, March, we're going to have this lush new little walkway of daffodils. So I think I'm going to space these out about 8 to 10 inches apart. I'll do 15 going that way, 15 going that way. So again, let's just use this dabber tool. You could use a trowel, use whatever you've got, but this makes the hole quite nicely. Give it a good old wiggle. If it didn't keep breaking, this would be a bit easier. Get my bulb, goes in, firm around it. Move to the next. And that is as simple as it needs to be. Right, I changed my mind. Instead of just stamping on them and firming them in, I thought I'd give them some extra little goodness. So each one is now just going to have a nice little mound of fresh compost on top. And that should help them really get going. So I'm just going to do all of them now, and they will be now finished. Right, that's all of them covered up. Just literally firm each one in with the weight of my shoes, my wellies. Go around all them, and if my simulation tool is going to work nicely, I want to just show you what they're going to look like from this angle. And also when you just walk into the plot, this will be what I see hopefully in around about February time. Right, as you can probably see, or maybe even hear, the rain is really starting to come down now. Luckily, I've got all my jobs done. Got the elephant garlic in, got the daffodil bulbs in, and now it's time to have a nice cup of tea. Apologies for the rant at the start of this video, but those keyboard warriors really are a piece of work, aren't they? Anyway, take it easy everyone. Hope you have a lovely week. Speak to you soon. Bye now.